Hi, Megan. I found your post to be super interesting. Um, it, Kate is a wonderful designer. There's absolutely no question, and she's starting to do a lot of package design now, and that's a really a big welcome. I mean, the use of color and the kind of the free form style is really interesting, and I think it's a welcome approach to package design. And you can see some of her package design in the website. So I've been following Kate for a while now, and I think that, yeah, it's a good choice right there. I want to address this right here. I think this is interesting. Okay, this brings up some really relevant things specifically associated with our final assignment for the class, that being flat design. So technically, what is flat design? Flat design, when we go over here, we see um, this is technically defined as flat design. The reason it's called flat design is because there's no use of gradient or drop shadow. All of the depth and dimension in this illustration is created with a solid presentation of hue and different values of the parent hue. So we're creating shadows, but not using drop shadows or cast shadows. No pixelization, no raster effects here. This is all strictly vector. Okay, and that is by definition what flat design means. So if we go down here, we can see some of these examples are not flat design. This is not flat design because we see this gradient in here. See that gradient? There's another example as well. Where did it go? Oh, this one. This one, that is not flat design because that employs gradient, right? And to an extent, we see some drop shadow, some other raster effects here. And you know the difference between raster effects and vector, right? Raster effects, even we do have raster effects in Illustrator. Technically, the drop shadow and any gradient is created using raster effect. So it's not full on vector, all right? So it could be problematic in different areas. However, my question for you is this. Okay, I think this is gorgeous. I do. I think these are beautiful illustrations, some of them. This is great. I love this illustration with the rain and the cloud. I think it's fantastic. It's got a great color palette. The message is delivered expeditiously in a very clear and concise and quick manner. Um, it's got depth, it's got volume, it's got dimension, as we can see here with the shadow. It's got a consistent light source throughout, that light source being up here somewhere. As we can see, there's a reflection, there's a reflection. All the reflections are consistent with the one central light source. So I think it's a good illustration. My question to you is this, is twofold. Number one, I just want to make sure that you're completely understand the difference between flat design and the use of gradients and drop shadows. And the reason that's important is because we are going to employ flat design techniques in our final project for the class, which is the portrait illustrations of famous American entertainers for a postage stamp series, which you're going to love. You're going to love that assignment. It's just fantastic. Um, but we're going to be employing these flat illustrative techniques in that assignment as a requirement. So my question to you is this, is taking this as your example and expounding on your definition or your observation of flat and uninteresting. I want you to describe to me what you would do personally, and don't take my comments. Just take my comments at face value, okay? If you feel this is bad design, I would like you to tell me, what do you think we could do to this design to make it more effective? Okay, and just address that question, and we'll take it from there. But again, I'm really interested in your post because this directly points to our final assignment for the class. And again, you're in for a treat. It's a great assignment. You're going to love it. One more comment I want to make is that, you know, it's probably a best practice. I love it when you include JPEGs and especially PDFs of your PDF more than JPEG, because we can scroll in and scroll out. JPEG, you can't really scroll in with the ability that you can to scroll with PDF. But the point I'm trying to make is it's also it's great that you're including links to your images, but it's also a really good idea to post your images right in line with your body copy. And you'll find that you get more activity in your posts because your teammates won't or your classmates won't have to link out. So food for thought, right? But by no means it's required. It's just recommended and suggested. All right, Megan, great job. I really enjoyed your writing too. I think that you're very clear and very concise in presentation of your thoughts and your ideas. So thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to your response. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.